All right, guys, Jason here. We are looking at this bad boy right here. We're up here at Vaden. Again, this is Vaden Chrysler Ram Jeep. This is up here in Savannah. They got a ton of stuff up here. Cool hills, cars parked on top of them, as you can see over there. Lots of vehicles on the lot. These guys do a great job. I'm really happy with the Vaden Auto Group, and these guys are, like I said, they do just a straight up phenomenal job here. And if you're looking for any of these kind of vehicles, we got a sales guy right here, Brandon. I'll zoom in closer on his card so I can get his info right here. Anybody up here is going to be fantastic. Brandon does an excellent job. He's the one that got me the keys for these and hooked me up here. But like I said, excellent people here, excellent dealership, Vaden. I'll put their link or their info in here for you as well too. But this we are looking at today, how loaded out can you get? Okay, how absolute maxed out can a 2500 get? What is the ultimate all-round do everything version of a 2500 diesel truck? Okay, that's what we're looking at for what Ram thinks right here. This is it, okay, because this is a 2500 Cummins diesel Rebel. Okay, this is it, and this one is loaded to the gills, and it's a pretty sweet setup. So the good news is you can get these pretty reasonable, or you can get them pretty expensive. This one's the expensive one, and we'll show you what the difference is and what those options are on here. But let's take a look at this bad boy right here and check this thing out. We'll go around, we'll check out the window stickers here for you. 2024, okay, is what this is. Again, it's a 2500 Rebel edition. And when we look at this, so tire-wise on here, we're getting a Wrangler, good quality, good, you know, I mean, this is a great tire. This is a great do-it-all kind of tire on here, and they do a fantastic job with these. This is a Duratrax. They've been around for a long time. They prove themselves very well, and this tire size is a 285/60/20. I believe that comes in at about a 33.5 tall, and so it could be considered a 33 or 34. It's right at the halfway point, about 33.5 tall, about 11.25 inches wide. I love the kicker lip that they have on these tires so that you don't get rim rash. Look at that lip. Look at the depth of that lip. That is to prevent rim rash, and we love that. They do it very, very well. Look at the depth of that. So I'm impressed with that. That's a great setup on here. And this one here, we're equipped with airbag rear suspension. Remember, the 2500 in a Ram has a solid front axle, which is a great thing and durable and tough as nails. And this one now has, this has got the airbag suspension in the rear, so you can see under there. And we got the upgraded shocks for the Rebel, the whole setup, but there's those airbags. Back here, full-size spare, plastic bumper on the rear. Okay, we'll go around and check them as we're going here. Put you back on here. Now this one here, we got our tow hitch back here. Hang on, sorry, setting the camera. There we go. We got our hitch, our receiver hitch, 2.5-inch hitch. We got our outlets right here that we would need on there for sure. And then here we also have a for your trailer camera back there too. So, but they give you everything that you're looking for. Sweet, simple, and easy to access right here for you. And a beautiful hitch setup on here. Back of this thing's going to obviously be a damped tailgate, which we have. This one has also got a rag in it in case you need a rag. This one comes with a blue one, so it kind of goes with the coloring in here. And we have our fifth wheel gooseneck hitch set up in there already in this as well too. When you get this, that will have plug covers that go over that. I believe that if you have it and you're not using it, you can cover that up. Ram uses the perfect scenario of tie downs in their 2500s. You have low tie down points, all four corners, tie down cleats up high, cleats. We have bed lighting back here on both sides, and we have full power, and everything that we're looking for you is right here in the bed as well too. So you do it well. Look at even the bed reinforcements up there in the front. Think about that, Ranger, with your ability to only hold 88 pounds above the rails. Like I said, this truck here is built to work. It's built to do it. It's going to get it done. Bed lined automatically right here as part of the package on this particular vehicle. Like I said, loaded up well, and they do it well. Nice simple side steps, and they are tucked up high. They're not hanging down low. I like that. They're nice and high, and they're not taking away a whole lot from you. So you're going to need steps in a truck this big. This thing's a beast. Look at this. I mean, this is a monster size truck, okay? It's a big, big truck. So that's nice that we get those options on there. And again, I don't want to hear anybody talking about, oh my God, look at the rust on those rotors. We are in Georgia. Humidity here, okay? This is not rain that you see underneath all of these vehicles. That is moisture, because every single night and all morning long, everything is soaked, saturated from humidity. And then the sun dries it out and it repeats the process. Rust is a big deal down here on surface rust. You're gonna get it. As soon as you dry that, wears it right off. coil spring suspension on the front, Bilstein suspension in there as well too. And like I said, we have that amazing solid front axle buried under there. Look at that. That just makes everything so much better. Life is good when you have a solid front axle. There's no doubt about it. Steel front bumper. Okay, so you got a metal front bumper, huge recovery hooks on there, everything you're looking for, forward-facing camera. This is a sport hood with the scoop on it and the side vents on here. So they do this one right. Cummins badge, a little bit of side flare, two-tone with the black bottom and the Ram stripe in there. Like I said, it's a great looking truck. They do this thing very, very well. This is a beast of a truck. And look at that dude right there cruising around on there. Say hello. There he goes. But like I said, beautiful truck. Hang on, make sure it's not my Jeep. Sorry, heard a horn honking and I got like 6 sets of keys in my pockets for videos I'm making, so I'm gonna make sure I didn't set one off by leaning. But like I said, beautiful, beautiful truck. We're gonna hit the window sticker, then we're gonna dive in and take a look at the inside of this thing. But like I said, understand, this is as fully loaded as it gets. Okay, this thing is jammed to the gills. If you are looking for one that has every possible feature you can imagine, it's basically right here. Why the Rebel version of this? Why this type of a truck? What's the advantage here? The advantage is you get the off-road capability along with the on-road capability and the tow capability and the payload capability. You kind of get a perfect mix of everything all at once in this truck right here. So we're gonna open this dude up, take a look at a window sticker so we can get a little better view of it here. And I'll zoom you in a touch. Here we go, right here. So I'm gonna actually, because that's too high up for me, I'm gonna show it to you, then I'm gonna go through it. But we're gonna show it to you here as we pan. So you can see all of these options that are in this truck is insane. Look at that. I mean, that is crazy. Look at the I mean, that option list just keeps going and going and going. Now look at the price, $95,000, but we'll get to that in a second. Okay, let's go back over here just so you can repeat that once more, because I was saying here that I'm actually gonna pull the window sticker for this, but I oftentimes forget to. So just in case I don't, you have it all right here. So you can see this thing is loaded out to the max. $95,000 price on this, 95 grand. Now look at the start price though, $68,225. Okay, so when you take that into consideration and you realize that you can get these for much cheaper with way less options on here and still have the same truck. And then on top of that, you take into consideration that Ram is very, very negotiable. You realize that you can get into this for much cheaper than that. You could probably get into a base model Rebel 2500 somewhere in, you know, I'm guessing, but well, I'm not even gonna guess. I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be much lower than window sticker for this one or for any of these versions, so you're gonna be in much better condition, okay? So don't fear the window sticker. Don't fear the window sticker at all on a Ram. All right, let's take a look inside this thing, see what we got. Let's start back here in the back, okay? Look back here, we got boxes. If you these are extra. This one I think is a $2,200 option, and I think this one is a $1,600 option. I'm not sure what they are, but they are an optional package here to get these. And let me move them out of the way because you're probably not gonna buy it with these. All right, so we have our seats right here. Awesome leather. Look at the stitching in here. Look at the detail. I mean, we are talking sexy and well done. Ram does interiors better than anybody. Looks amazing. You have the awesome floor mats. Their mats are incredible too. I had the same ones in my 2500, and I love how they are two-parted, so you can separate them without having to try to pull this whole thing through one side and dumping dirt and crap and Dorito chips and all that kind of stuff everywhere. You can separate this by just lifting this lip up, take this half out, and then replace, you know, it's easy to do. I love that way they do that. Cup holders back here, and here we have our extra 2 cup holders right here. I'll move that when we get up there, but we got 2 cup holders here. Beautiful accents on this thing. Slot right there to put your phones in. We got tons of connectivity back here between the 120 volt, all the USBs, actual closable vents back here for each guy, and we have double map pockets in here. Now, it's not like the 1500 where you don't have much of a trans hump. In this one, you got a trans hump in there, so you do got to deal with that, but like I said, they do it well. Now, on the seat comes up, locks on its own, no straps needed, no anything needed. What is this? Whoa, what do they got here? This is your flat floor setup. You kick this up and you kick this up, that one too, and then when you fold this, Now you have a flat work surface. Is it as good as the 1500s and stuff for their flat work surface, a flat floor like that, or like the Ford chair? No, it's not as good, but it works, and it gives you the option for it. So you at least have that functional ability to get a flat surface. And yes, you can sleep on this perfectly. I've done it many times in my 2019. So it does give you a good surface area in here. And if you're a short guy like me, which some people are like, oh my God, you're only 5'6", how do you get by in life? I get by just fine, and I can sleep in my truck. Haha. But so you get that option in here. And hang on here, where's the straps at holding this? Right here. Hang on, let me hit this. They got it stuck underneath this. Here's a snap right there. Pull that snap. This folds up out of the way. Now, this would normally be storage, but here again, we got the Harman Kardon sound system because they decked this one out. So this would normally be all storage under here. Not today. Today, it's all sound system that you're getting in there because of that. But don't fear, because they give you, and look at even lights underneath the seat. Like I said, this thing is jammed full of options in here. But we got more to show you. Hold on. Now, if we look under here, RAM boxes, okay? Look at that. Both sides, massive storage here. You can fit a ton of stuff in here, straps, tie downs, everything you want, and that pulls out and is removable to be washable. You can use them as a cooler even, because it is 100% waterproof, or it won't drain out, and you can pour them out. But it's nice to have that feature in there, to those RAM boxes. Beautiful setup there on both sides, hidden under there, and a lot of people don't even know they exist. So great setup in here in the back seat. Obviously, there's a ton of room. I'm not going through that. Look at the stitching in the detail. It is gorgeous. The fit and finish is gorgeous. Ram kills it. Okay, big ledge right here, pass through on here, but you got this huge shelf, double stage shelf here, massive compartment down here. Well done, Ram, on that level. That's the back seat there. On that side, let's swing around over here, take a peek at what we got over on this side back seat, because here we're going to get a little bit of storage into this one. Love the color matched handles on this too. Okay, oh, we got to move our boxes again. Hold on. All right, we moved our boxes over. Now, same thing on this side. We can lift the seat. Stays up on its own like it should. Nice light under here. We got that same flat floor option on this side that meets with the other one, so it gives you that capability. And then you got some storage here on this side. So you do got some storage back here. But again, don't forget, you also have a RAM box, as I call them, or floor box. I call it a RAM box. And then somebody yells at me, RAM boxes are in the back and blah, blah. Just listen. To me, it's a RAM box, and it's in the floor. It's a box in a RAM in the floor of it. So for me, it's a floor-mounted RAM box. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. But there it is for you, and it's a great system. RAM uses some of the best floor mats ever made. The thickness of these and the quality are just second to none. The way that it's set up in here, they're incredible. They do a great job. And like I said, mat pockets on both sides, and the stitching detail, superb in this. Okay, so nicely done. So, and look at even the texturing on here. I mean, like gator skin. Like I said, this thing is just gorgeous. See, I mean, look at the difference. Okay, I mean, they do everything so well. There's just no doubt about it. We got our power sliding rear window back there. Let's move up around on the other side to the front. Coming in there, but what a beast and beautiful beast of a truck. Man, it's gorgeous. Projector LEDs, the whole deal, everything you can think of. This thing is loaded, and it has a Cummins, okay? Power mirrors, the whole setup. We come around on this side, okay? Again, one of the sexiest door cards you've ever seen in your life right there. No doubt about it, okay? Nice stitching here. We have the hidden top box right here. Perfect, gorgeous, love it. Nice stitching here, leather everywhere. Like I said, this is quality throughout. Massive storage, our glove box in here, nice and wide to fit a lot of big things in. Nice, you got this storage compartment here that goes up there, right up there, right in along there. Nice little setup in here. Gorgeous seats. You get the Ram Rebel logo on there too. Look at that. I mean, like I said, God, the seats are phenomenal. Okay, they are phenomenal. Obviously, power seats, obviously everything, I mean, like I said, is loaded as it gets. Grab handle, and the grab handle is leather wrapped. Okay, again, details. Look at that. Leather wrapped on the grab handle. I mean, again, we're talking top shelf here. Let's swing around to the cockpit and see what it looks like over there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful truck. Pricey, but it doesn't have to be. You can give up some of the options and save the money, or you can go all out and buy this. Let's actually talk about that for a second. Let's do that before we jump into here. So here's a 2024. 2025, slight variations, but not a whole lot different from what we're hearing yet. We know that there's a new motor and trans coming out here pretty quick, but 2025, very similar. until that comes out 2026. 2027 is when the new diesel EPA requirements kick in. They're gonna be brutal. Okay, they're brutal. I've done a whole video on them. I'll link it at the end if I remember. If I don't, yell at me and I'll put it in. But so we know that's coming. Buying one of these in 2025 or 2026, even having it loaded out, I promise you that if, well, I can't say promise, but I should say I would bet every penny I had that if you own this in 2025 or 2026, and even if you bought this one for $100,000, when 2027's emissions hits and all that stuff comes in, you'd be able to sell this for more than you paid for it without a problem. I pretty much guarantee it. So just things to think about. Okay, it's all about timing and setups. But again, nice door card in here. Look at your setups, all of your buttons and controls right there. Same thing. We have cup holders in here, and we have removable foam in these. I love this. It was the same in my Ram 2500. Insulation. That's insulation. That keeps your drinks really nice and cold. And you can fit anything else in there, but this is insulated to not only keep them from making noise, it keeps them cold. Simple things that nobody thinks about, but yet they're flawless and functional. Power seat on every kind of direction and level that you could think of. And the steps are fantastic. Get in here. We got our manual parking brake right there. Very, very nice. Let's kick this stuff back here. What do we got here? Look at that Ram logo. That Rebel logo on there. Look at how gorgeous this is. I mean, you just can't match Ram. You cannot match Ram. Double cup holders right back here, easy to access, plus two more down there on the floor that I can even access. Gives me a total of 2, 4, 6 cup holders up front. Look at this beast in here. See if we can kick a little air on in this puppy. We got some keys. Let's listen to it. Oh, diesel. We love diesel. Look at that. We're almost out of gas, but we love the diesel. Oh, man. All right, we don't need that to connect. That's fine. I want the air to feel. Look at this screen. Look at how detailed this screen is and how beautiful it is. Stop it. Look at this. So nice, so fast, so quick to do. I mean, everything is so wicked good on this. Yet we still have all of our controls for our climate right here on the sides for both sides, passenger and everything, so you get everything there. The radio knob, tuner knob to adjust it. We do not have your fan speed knob. You're gonna have to actually, if you want to change fan speed, you're gonna have to go through and hit your buttons right here, but they are tactile buttons that you can feel. It's very easy to feel these without looking at it. So it's a nice feature, nice option on here. Here we got push button start, obviously. Here we got our transfer case selector switch. We got 2-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, and we also have a rear locker, being a Rebel model, rear locker. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous thing. The rear view mirror, it's a camera. Okay, and I believe you can switch it, but that's our camera mode. Up here, look at everything we got here, because we have the moonroof up here, so we have all of our controls for that, our SOS, our assistant. You got everything there. We got a rear sliding window here. You got your home link right here. Everything you can think of is there. Here we got our trailer brake controller, your camera systems for that, your diesel exhaust brake, your auxiliary buttons. If you've never used a diesel exhaust brake, you're missing out. They're a lot of fun. Saves a lot on your brake system as well too, but beautiful. Just to feel it, it's pretty awesome. Amazing truck. Okay, everything you can think of, all your bells and whistles on the steering wheel, light controls over here, tilt telescoping, you name it, it has it. It's full digital gauge cluster in here that's just gorgeous. And we have that Rebel, that Cummins motor. Oh, just amazing. I don't know why I held the camera out there to let you hear better when I'm the one actually wearing the mic, but apparently I thought for some reason if I held the phone out there you would hear that better when I did that, but it doesn't work that way. But now here, console wise, let me pop you off of this. We have that same slotted area right here to be able to put your wallet in, anything like that, and hide it. We got a huge, deep little pocket right there, connections right there. We have a ledge right here so you can put pens and things up here. We have wireless charging in there. 2 cup holders here, money holders here, a huge tray here. We open this up. Oh, we get lots. We missed it though. Look, here's the top one, padded so things aren't rattling. Again, little details here. A cord holder that comes through here and it's gonna hold on there and not, not let your cord escape from there too. So like I said, they do it well. Under here, full options in here. Look at all the room inside of that thing, including kick-ups right here for guides and stuff like that, and separators. All the stuff you're looking for is down in here. We got this cool chart right on the back of this, and this slides fore and aft. okay? 12 volt power here, or I mean 120, I'm sorry, 120 power here. Massive hidden compartment underneath there. RAM charging capability right here for your phones for, wireless charging. Lots of room in this thing down here, and it slides forward and backwards, giving you access to this massive thing. Nobody does it better than RAM. Nobody does better than RAM on the interiors. I don't care what anybody says. Like I said, this thing is just straight up phenomenal. Harman Kardon stereo system in it. And like I said, you got full moonroof, sunroof capability up here on the top. So this thing is decked out. Even like, look at the lights even on here. I mean, just like I said, done so well right here. I mean, we're in it. We can't do nothing, but you got everything you want is in this truck, plus all the things that we don't think about. Like I said, the airbag suspension, the hidden features, the tech stuff that I know nothing about. I don't pay attention to any of that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, but like I said, this is it. This is as good as it gets. This is class and capability. Let's take a look at the stickers on this thing and see what it's telling you here for what we got for payload and stuff like that. So we come over here. 1,653 pounds of payload on this is what we have, but don't forget it is a Rebel version of this, and it also has the heavy diesel in there too, so we gotta take that into consideration. Where's our other sticker at? Right here. And right there you can see your GVWR, your tow ratings, all your stuff, your capabilities on there. And like I said, but beautiful truck. They straight up nail it. You even have the adjustable pedals forward and backwards, so you can bring them up on there. If it needs it, it's got it. Okay, you got that's your power to be able to turn on your cargo light, your cargo power in the rear end, and again the amazing diesel, the Cummins diesel motor. And I love this color. This color is just gorgeous. So there it is for you. That is the Ram 2500 Rebel, and again, you can get it from somewhere in the low 60s all the way to up to $100,000, depending on how you want to option it out. That is a beautiful thing about Ram. They're not telling you got to buy this way or that way. Even look at the listing on that window sticker. Okay, it's not like there's just one $30,000 package added to this. They give you breakdowns of every single thing, so you can choose what you want to add or not add. That is a gorgeous thing. In a world where, like Ford, for example, if you want to take a Ford F-150 Tremor, which we just found out about, I just made a video about, but you got a Ford F-150 Tremor, and you want to have the Torsen front limited slip in there, the Torsen front axle. No, you got to pay $11,700 to buy the options with all the crap that you probably don't need just to get that option. They won't give it to you separately. Okay, if you want the winch option, you can't just buy the winch option for like $9,000. You have to first buy the 402A package, which is $11,000, and then you got to buy a $9,000 winch option with the bumper on there. Like I said, Ford plays a lot of games. Ram, not so much. All right there, listed out for you. Tons and tons of options. Do it any way you want to. There it is for you. That absolutely incredible Ram Cummins 2500 Rebel. Any questions, comments, put them below. Thanks for watching.